Today, we're going to review the WIP or time entry import template and the fields required to import time into Firm360. First, a quick reminder, before exporting time from your previous software, make sure your team has already started logging time directly into Firm360. It's best practice to set a cutoff date so everyone begins entering time into Firm360 and stops using your old system for time tracking. Once your team has fully transitioned to using Firm360 for time tracking, then you can export your historical time entries that are unbilled without the possibility of your team tracking time in both systems. Now let's review the required fields for time import. Column A is the client number, and that must reference an existing client in Firm360. Column B, the user must match an active user in Firm360, and the name should match exactly. You can use either their email or their name as it appears in Firm360. Column C and column D, billable category and billable type. This must match an active billable category and billable type in Firm360 and be paired accordingly. So in order to find those, navigate to Customizations in the black ribbon. Then you can go to Billable Types. Here you can see all of your billable types on the left and your billable category that corresponds in the right. So here you would want to make sure administration is paired up correctly for the category of admin, not vice versa, where you have the type as administration and then category as payroll services, as those would not match. Project and description, as you can see, these are not highlighted, so they're not required for import, but if you do want a time entry to be associated to a project, the project must be active and exist in Firm360, and the name of the project should match exactly in Firm360 as it does here on your template in order to be associated upon import. The description, that's going to be a note of the work completed. Again, that's optional. Date of the time entry, that is required. You may notice there is no amount field in this template. The amount is going to be calculated during import. So Firm360 is going to use the user's name here, and it's going to multiply their rate in Firm360 by their hours that are reported. So in Firm360, if you go to Customizations in the black ribbon, go to Billable Types, and scroll all the way down at the bottom. This is where you'll see those billable rate overrides. Finally, Firm360 is going to perform a duplicate detection during import. So if any of the combinations with client number, date, user, billable category, billable type, and hours, if those match exactly for 2 or more rows, that's going to be flagged as a duplicate and only one of those is going to be imported. Once you have your time entry ready for review, go ahead and upload that to your 1000 Office client and then send your data migration specialist an email or email support at myfirm360.